Hey guys, Sensei Jeff here to show you how to turn these Google Slides into backgrounds for your weather and news project and put them in WeVideo. So first thing we want to do, you'll have this available to you. You'll either already have a copy of it that has your name in it, or you have to go to File, make a copy of the entire presentation. Okay. Call it whatever you like. Sensei Jeff. Okay. Then make a copy. So, now that you've made a copy, first thing I want you to do is go down to this very last slide. Make sure you're clicked on the slide. Then click File, Download, and PNG. Okay? You're going to save this as a file, and I'll show you what you're going to do with it later. Okay? I can get rid of that. Now that you've made a copy of this slide, or a picture file of this slide, we're going to go back up to here. So you can make a weather map. Okay? You can either use the full United States map like this, or you could use just a Colorado map. It's up to you. I'm gonna choose to use the whole United States map. Okay? So let's say I've got a high pressure. I'm gonna copy it and put it on here. I've got a low pressure somewhere, copy it, put it on here. Okay, I've got a cold front of some kind. That's the little blue with the triangle. And I've got a warm front. That's the red with the semicircle somewhere. Okay, you could also copy this whole chunk right here. It's up to you. Okay. So, let's say I had good weather up here. That's my high. And I've got like a storm here, a low pressure system here. Okay? What I want to do is have my cold front and my warm front be in different places. Maybe I'm going to go with this. Fun fact about storms in the northern hemisphere is they all rotate counterclockwise. So the storm will move this way and around, the opposite the way that a clock moves. Okay, so I'm going to use this right here, and I'm going to copy and make another one, because now I can start to turn it like this. So I'm going to have, not super great. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, copy and paste. Got another one. Maybe we'll make it curve backwards just a little bit like this. Okay, so this is one way you can make it. You can also use the polyline tool, this one right here, to draw your line if you wish. That is how I made this one here. Okay? So maybe I'll give it one more like this. Oops. Undo that. Okay, we'll click this, move it like that. There. So there's our cold front. We got our warm front. And we just copy and paste to help us make it. Oops. More like that. Good. I want to turn it a little more. Like that. There we go. That's looking a little better. Not quite though. Okay. Paste another one. Gonna make it turn like this. Okay. So I'm just moving these, putting them where I want them. Let's say this is what I want my storm to look like. So there will be thunderstorms that happen near the cold front. Let's see, does it happen in front or behind? Yeah, it happens in front of the cold front. Yep, just like that. Okay, so I'm gonna put some thunderstorms here, and we'll have light rainstorms here, like this. Okay, just like that. And this is just an example. And then we know it'll be sunny or maybe partly cloudy over by the high pressure over here. Okay? And then I can also grab the wind. Wind will always blow from the highest pressure to the lowest pressure. So we'll have, it'll be windy, and the wind will blow towards the low pressure. So the wind will blow this way. Okay? This is a totally made up thing, and you can make up your own and make it look however you want. Oh, I did want to show you this last one. You can use this. We're going to copy this and paste this over here. And now, yep. So we know we're going to have rain, and I can use these. When I double clicked on it like I did, I can change where these dots are. Okay, and it'll go like this. Or, and I'll show you the other option, you can use a polyline tool like this, draw where the rain will be, like this, and we connect it like that, and then we're going to use that color. See how these have partially, it's blue but it's a little bit invisible, so when I click on it, it'll be blue but a little bit invisible. Okay, so now I've changed this color to be blue but a little bit invisible, and we'll have some rain behind the warm front like this. So maybe I make another one, kind of looks like that. Yep, and then I want that blue from before. Okay, so I've got rain and I've got this, and this is a completely made up storm system for the United States. All right, then I want to 2-finger click on this, and I can make a duplicate of this slide. When I do that, I'm gonna go down here. Let's change it to be 12:30, or maybe 1 o'clock. Let's make it 1 o'clock. In an hour, these storms will have moved. Maybe this will be a little bit higher up here. It'll be sunny here. Maybe this also moves up. This is gonna move up. This is gonna move up. This is gonna move up. Since there's a bunch of pieces here, what I wanna do is click one, hold down the Control key, and then I can click all of them. And then they will all move, and they'll act like they're one piece. Okay? I can even turn them like this. Ooh, you know what? Let's even add this on here. So I'm gonna hold the Control key down again, and then I can press this, and now all of this will rotate with me. Because remember how I said that storms rotate counterclockwise? Okay, good. Now I can let it go. Let's move this storm again. Let's move this storm again. Okay. I'm gonna press one of these, press Control, click all of these. We're gonna rotate them a little bit like this. Maybe a little more. Okay, we'll move it so it's like that. Move this. And if you wanted to change the size of your water things, you just double click until you get these blue, purple circles there. And then we can make the storm a little bigger, or the rain area just a little bit bigger if we like. Okay. Ooh, you know what I also want to do? I want to move this. Right now the rain thing's on top of the storms. I want the storms on top of the rain thing. So I'm going to send it backwards. And I'll send it backwards again. I'm gonna do it you can do it by pressing Control and the down arrow, and it'll happen faster. There it goes. Okay. So if I press Control and the down arrow, see how now they appear on top? Control and the down arrow. There we go. Control and the down arrow. Good. And we want the wind blowing towards from the high pressure to the low pressure, like that. Okay. So when we have 2, you could make more than this. You could make 3 or 4, however many pictures you want to, but I'm just going to do 2 for now. So I've got 1 picture here, and then an hour later, it looks like this. All the storms will have moved, like this. So now that I've created this, I'm going to go File, Download as a PNG, and it'll copy this slide. Good, there it showed up there. Then I'm going to copy another one, File, Download, PNG. Okay, we've done half of it. Now, you could do what I did here. There are also other things in here, like if you want to talk about a tornado, you could copy and paste this slide. It is possible to move this whole thing. So if you want the tornado, which will be right in this little hook area, if you want that to happen in Broomfield, it could look like that. If you want it to happen on Arvada, where we're at, it kind of looks like that. You could make it happen in Denver, however you want to move it. Okay? Same with this one. This one's just a severe thunderstorm. There's no hook in this one. You can get hail in severe thunderstorms. So maybe you researched hail and you want to move this around. Okay? All right, so you can move that. This is a blizzard. Okay? You can move the blizzard around. Okay? And change the snow totals. Maybe you want it to be more snow or less snow. We've got the same picture, but this one is on this slide, this one is for flood warning because we're getting lots of rain in these areas. Okay? If you want a hurricane, you could use this to make a hurricane, and you can move the hurricane and where it is. And you could do exactly what I did before, where I make a copy of it and show where it is at one time, and then the hurricane moves at another time and make more. Same with earthquake warning. We can move this little earthquake around. Maybe you want it to happen here. Maybe you want it to happen where it was, and change how strong the earthquake is. You can do the same with a volcano. There was recently a volcanic eruption in Iceland right here, which is why I chose this one. Several years ago, the most famous tsunami at this point right now is the Japan tsunami. There was an earthquake here. It was a large earthquake above 7, and then there was a tsunami that hit this side of Japan. Okay? So you can start to add those things if that was what you researched. Okay. Now, let's take our pictures from this slide and put them in our WeVideo. So we go here to create. We go to uploads. iMedia. This is where I'm going to import those pictures I just had. So I'm going to press import here. Okay. We've got, let's see. Here we go. We've got this background, this one, and this one all need to get uploaded. Okay. I'm also going to put in a short video I made so I can show you how to use that green screen. Okay, it was on my camera. Yeah. Is it? Yeah, this one. Okay, this is how you upload videos from your Chromebook camera. You go to camera, find the video you made, and then you put it in there. Alright, so here I'm going to take my video of me here. Oops, I want to end this one video. Okay. I want another track. Ah, I see. We go plus and add a track. It's going to give us a choice. We want a video or a text track. Okay. So I've got that one. Next, I'm going to move this one down. So there has to be something behind me. Here's what I want behind me. I want my weather happening behind me. So I've got my weather here and the second weather happening behind me here. Okay? Alright. And next, remember that picture that I asked you to take from the beginning? That's the one that we're going to bring down. And that one's going to go on top of my video. Okay? So you can see right here, it's going to say Hackberry Hill News right above my video. And even if I move and my body goes here, that news logo will be in front of me. Okay? Because it's on top of me here. I can also change the length of that picture showing up. And I want that picture to show up the whole time that this video is happening. So I can stretch that picture as long as I want it to be. Okay, so now it's the same length as my video. Okay? Next. Sorry, scrolling down here. All right. Same with these pictures. I want them so when I click and hold, I can choose both of them. Yep. And then, oh, it doesn't let me stretch both of them. Right now they're set to 5 seconds. How long is this video? This video is 13 seconds, 13.2 seconds long. So I need half of that. Well, I can just make it. Let's make it, what does it say? It's 6 seconds now. Let's make it, ooh, too much. 6:20, 7 seconds is fine. And then we'll click on this one, this, and like this. So now when I play this video, it'll have this, and behind me there's a green screen, but underneath the green screen is the picture of this weather. Okay, so the last step I need to do is click on this video that has my green screen. I'm going to choose Edit to Keying, grab the little dropper and click on it, and then make sure you click Done when you're finished with that. Mine wasn't perfect because right here was a little bright and right here was a little bright, and so this didn't quite get all the way taken out of the thing, but that's okay. So when I press play on this video, I've got me in front of it. Okay. And I say, yeah, look at the weather over here. Okay, so that's what it looks like. And if you notice, it did change right here. it changed from one picture to the next picture. Right there, it moved. So if you had 3 or 4 pictures down here, or more pictures, then you could make it look like the weather was moving a lot. Okay? The last thing is, when you're done, you want to make it a video. So once your video is all done and you've made all these edits, you go to export, give it a name, export as a video. Yep, you want it as an MP4. You can either do this or HD. HD means it's gonna look a little better, and you can usually you want to connect it to your Google Drive. Let's see what happens if I just press export. I believe it'll just get saved to this computer. Oh no, it'll get saved to WeVideo, and then when it's done, it'll be there in a place where you can press play.